Everybody like, hey, are you ready to go? Ready to go? Everybody like, hey.
All right. What's good, y'all? Soul here, and welcome back to my story mode. So, just in case there are a couple of new people here that don't know who I am, hello, hi, what's going on? My name is Soul, usually referred to as Soul Story Mode, as prominent on my main channel, Soul Story Mode, where I do anything and everything Pokemon related. I've done plenty of Pokemon stuff on there. Go check it out if you enjoy Pokemon related content. But here is where I like to talk about any and all games and series that I enjoy, just things that I like. I wanted to be a little more free and talk about other things, okay? And in this case specifically, we're going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts 4. Now, at this point in time, it's only March, which means that it's just under a month since we've seen the reveal of Kingdom Hearts 4, okay? Nomura did promise us something for the holiday season, but we got virtually nothing. So, whatever the case may be, we're still going to be waiting on missing links for a little while, but Lord knows I'm going to be playing the crap out of that on my phone every moment I get. So, there's no use in lying about it. Now, while I could ramble for days on end about how much I love Kingdom Hearts, you know, there's there's really no need to do that. It's in my intro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Now, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. Essentially, I want to talk about my personal perfected version of Kingdom Hearts 4, right? I've essentially assembled a little bit of a wish list here, in which I just talk about things that I would like to see during my inevitable playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 4. Just things that I would enjoy seeing throughout my playthrough, or just things that would just make the overall experience phenomenal for me. Now, I didn't list everything I would like to see. This is a very miniature wish list. If I talked about my entire wish list, y'all would not hear the end of it. That would be kind of ridiculous. So, here I've compiled a small, little temporary list. If you would like to hear more, I'm down to chit chat about it. I've got plenty to talk about when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 4. Theories are kind of hard. I love the story and everything like that, but there's definitely better theorists out there that could compile information much better than I can, and I'm just going to leave it at that. But I'm down to talk about just some things that I would like to see personally going into Kingdom Hearts 4. And that's what I've compiled here. So why don't we talk about a couple of things that I would like to see going into what could potentially be the best entry in the series. You've seen that trailer. I'm probably showing it to you on screen right now, so kind of hard to debate. But either way, let's start talking about that. Okay, so the first thing that I really wanted to see is that city that we were introduced in, right? The city that Strelitza showed Sora, right? When they walked out of the apartment, when they walked onto the balcony, they showed the entire city. There's a whole city out there, okay? I want the whole city to be part of the hub world, okay? There's no way in hell that apartment looked empty, right? I'm going to assume, I think it's fair to assume that's going to be the main hub, where Sora and Strelitza meet up. Maybe if other partners get involved, maybe that's where they end up staying with Sora and Strelitza. I hope, I'll talk about her in a minute, but I hope to God that apartment is the primary hub world in which we can decorate it. We could put up different posters and decorations and maybe trophies and awards or something random like that, okay? But just outside of the apartment, I want to be able to walk around, walk around a little bit of a city, see individuals moving around doing their thing, okay? I want to be able to see, certain shops open, kind of like the World Ends With You type situation in which, oh yeah, you can go to this area and you can eat this and you can have a ramen buff for a couple of hours or a couple, like an hour or something like that, maybe 30 minutes, because RPGs usually roll by the 30 minutes type situation, but I want to be able to go to that ramen shop, eat that temporary defense buff or that attack buff, I want to be able to go to the apparel shop, maybe decorate Sora a little bit, maybe change his apparel, maybe get some armor that could help him get stronger for the next world. You get me? Maybe some accessories that we could put in his hair, or maybe his wrist, or on the Keyblade even. It doesn't matter. I want to have characters that are dedicated to some of these shops, maybe get to know them a little bit, maybe when we go out into these other worlds. Again, it's probably going to be Disney World. I'm fully expecting something Star Wars, something Marvel, They could be doing anything at this point. We have no idea what Nomura's cooking. We just gotta wait. However, I want to be able to go to these worlds, maybe help somebody or two that got lost in that world, bring them back to the hub world, and then maybe they set up shop, or maybe they're hanging out in the apartment complex that Sora and Strelitza are living in. Maybe something like that. I think that would be pretty damn sick. You know, that's just me. I just want to be able to come back to something and feel like I can upgrade something and just look forward to finishing a world. You feel me? I love Kingdom Hearts 2. I love Kingdom Hearts 3 and 1. 1 significantly less, but it still has a special place in my heart. Hearts. But anyway, but the one thing about Kingdom Hearts 3 that I feel that they, could have utilized a little bit more is the opportunity for somewhat of a hub world to come back to. And of course, gummy ships and stuff like that is very important to the series. It always has been since the first game. Nomura made that very, very clear. However, even though the gummy ship situation got better, I wasn't really ever looking forward, even in Kingdom Hearts 2, my favorite game of all time, I was never looking forward to the gummy ship sections. I'm never looking forward to gummy ship stuff, ever. I just want to be able to go to world, come back somewhere, and just see Sora chill. I'm talking Hi-Fi Rush, chai on the couch with a cat chilling. Okay? I don't know who's gonna get that reference. I'll put it up on the screen. If I remember to while I'm editing this. But yes, I just want the hub world of Quadra. I want that as a hub world. I want to go down First Street, and then that leads me to, Endor or something like that. And then I want to go down Main Street, then I'm in New York during the war in Avengers. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever else, whatever other worlds are probably inevitable. I cannot tell you. Treasure Planet, oh man, don't get me started. Okay, I have a list of worlds that I really want to see. Hopefully they're possible. We'll get back to that another day. But for now, so I just want a real hub world. That's it. That's all I want is a real hub world, okay? Now, here's a bigger ask. Don't know, I'm sure this will probably be the case because there's no way Nomura's gonna hype up Quadratum and we're only gonna be there for like a half hour. That would be dumb as hell, right? And so in that case, I don't care what has to happen. I don't care what worlds we go to. I want the Quadratum aesthetic to stay, okay? In an interview with Nomura a while back, he confirmed that yes, Sora looks like that, more humanized, more realistic, because he's in a more realistic setting. Quadratum is supposed to replicate our world, the real world, okay? And so he confirmed that's why Sora has a much more mature and realistic look. And there's just something about that that's just so pleasing to the eye. I love the way Sora and this Strelitza look. So I'm a big fan. I am, truly. And I want that look to stay. I love that aesthetic. I'm super down for it, okay? I love what they got going there, right? And I want that to stay throughout the entirety of the game. I don't care what worlds they go to. I'm sure there's going to be some magic element that prevents them from transforming back, or rather, there's probably going to be some element that makes them look like they belong in the world, you know what I'm saying? Sora's going to be dressed up as like half clone trooper or some nonsense, who knows? But as long as he takes off that helmet and he still looks like he's in Quadratum, and they confirm then I'm all good. I'm all good. That's all I want, is the Quadratum aesthetic to stick around the whole time. Don't think that's too big of an ask, right? Cool. Awesome. Next up, one of the biggest things here, actually, is that I want Strelitza as a partner throughout the game. Not kidding. I feel like we could get to know Strelitza even more throughout this, because Strelitza got absolutely shafted in the mobile game. I don't know if you guys have all played Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, but Strelitza got shafted. It was completely unfair, and we didn't get to know her like we should have. And I feel like this is a very good opportunity to flesh out her character, get to know her better, see what she was really up to back in the game when she was stalking our character and, wanting to make new friends and stuff like that, only to get completely popped by you-know-who. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm not going to say who, because that's a huge spoiler, okay? But for the most part, I really want Streelitz as a partner. Respectfully, love Donald and Goofy. It's a new era for Kingdom Hearts, okay? We got the title change, we're in a completely different realm. Them going into the real world doesn't seem very likely considering the fact that Donald and Goofy had to go visit Hades just to, you know, talk about death and see how to get there. They're not gonna sit there and die. They trust Sora, okay? They don't need to go to Quadratum. I really don't think they do anyway. And even if they were to go, I feel like it would be super uncomfortable, but personally, I think we're in an okay era where we don't need Donald and Goofy there. Okay, I love them. Please do not get it twisted. I love them. You know, I love Donald messing up and never reviving me when I need it or healing me when I need it, only when I'm full health, and Goofy doing absolutely nothing and dying every 5 minutes. I love them regardless. Okay, never get that twisted. But at the same time, I feel like we're in a new era, and a new era calls for more development on Sora's part, and to do that, he really has to step outside of being around his friends the entire time. His friends are his power. Maybe this journey through Quadratum could allow him to develop something different, a power on his own, and maybe Streelitz can help him with that. All right. And I think that that's very possible. I feel like Streelitz could serve as a very good guide throughout the world. Maybe she's been complacent and she needs to get out of the house a little bit. Ironically, literally, she needs to get out and be able to, you know, adventure alongside Sora to really feel comfortable going back to her proper world and meeting everybody, because her life was taken from her at a very unfortunate time. And I think that this could be a good development for her as well. Sora, naturally an outgoing guy. He's very, very charismatic, and I feel like if there's anybody that can really make her feel safe and feel like she belongs out there, it would be him. And I feel like they could definitely benefit from being partners. And I feel like the dynamic could be so adorable, especially when talking, like, imagine them, you know, going up against Vader for whatever reason. You know, he's talking that mad, he's talking that good. You know what I'm saying? And then Sora's just like, he spits it right back, and Streelitz is like, what he said, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a good potential dynamic between those two, and I would love to see that. So, personally speaking, I want Streelitz as the primary partner. If anybody else wants to join in as a partner, up to Nomura, cool. It's probably not who I think it's gonna be, but I would love to see. I want another Keyblade wielder. I feel like we don't even need a second partner if we were to have Streelitz, you know. I just feel like there's a good balance there. Now, the next thing that I really want, and this is more of a mechanics thing. I'll talk more about this in a mechanics specific video, but you know, and he already confirmed it, but I want more than just reaction commands, right? Now, reaction commands have always been the sickest thing that they introduced in the series. Kingdom Hearts 2, ask anybody that's played the series, reaction commands were the sickest thing. All you gotta do is show somebody the one reaction command of Sora cutting down every building in the world that never was, and that's it. That's all you gotta show them, is that one reaction command, and you win. But there's a lot of other reaction commands that were really cool. However, I feel like reaction commands could serve as something much more, right? I feel that they could serve as even better quick time events, right? Because I feel like, you know, it's usually just push the button on time and you get you get what you need. You get the reaction that you want, right? But I feel like it should be a series of time button presses that lead to different events, right? And I feel like they could really pull that off here based on what they showed us, that one little snippet with the big Heartless, you know what I'm saying? Or big, what's it called? Darkness? There's a name for it. I'm blanking right now because this is all off the top of the dome. But I feel like there's more potential for reaction commands that hasn't been tapped into yet. Personally speaking, I think they could be turned into true QuickTime events. They could be treated like true to blue QuickTime events that could lead to some really awesome cutscene-esque fights. Some anime stuff. I'm just saying, I see some solid potential in that. Alright, so we already know reaction commands are coming back. I just hope that they are half as good at the I just want them to be just half as good. Not even just as good, half as good as Kingdom Hearts 2. Because Kingdom Hearts 2 reaction commands, that was the sickest stuff, bro. You remember when you were fighting alongside Jack to beat down What is his name? Not Davy. That's Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm thinking specifically Kingdom Hearts 2. I always forget my boy's name. Doesn't matter. Reaction fans are sick. Can't wait to see him again. I hope they're treated like 2 QuickTime events. That's all there is to it. Moving on to my final thing. I am sick of not knowing anything about Yozora. I'm tired. Why was he treated like an advertisement in Woody's World, in Toy Story? Why was he treated like an advertisement? How did that happen? Only for him to murk Sora in a dream. Okay? Nomura obviously has big plans for Yozora because this is supposed to be his way of utilizing Final Fantasy 13 Versus like he planned all those years ago before Final Fantasy 15 came out. Right? This is the Noctis that he truly wanted. He put that into Yozora and utilized it in Kingdom Hearts just because he can. Alright? We saw the cutscene comparison. We know what's good. We know what's up. Okay? Yozora is obviously based in Quadratum. We just need to know what his business is. Right? At one point, I was down for an entire game with that boy. Him and his gang, they look fire. But at the same time, any time taken away from the Kingdom Hearts series is definitely harmful. Okay? I'd love to see it, but at the same time, I just want to get to know Yozora. I wanted to get to know Yozora and his gang. I just want some explanations. I don't want to get to the end of that game and know absolutely nothing with Yozora. I do not want to come out of that game knowing less than I did about Yozora than I knew going in. Okay? I want more info. I want more of him. He could be one of the primary main characters. He could be chilling with us in the apartment on off times. Great. Awesome. I need more. Alright? Keep Dylan Sprouse on as that boy too. Don't you be switching up actors now. I don't care that he was a bully. Alright? Everybody was a bully at some point in their life. Alright? Everybody got fed up. No, that's not an excuse. Anyway. Keep Dylan Sprouse on. I wanna see where that boy goes with that voice, because he did an amazing job during that fight. Okay? Long and short of it is, I need to know about Yozora, story-wise. I want to know his place, at the very least. Okay? Even if we don't save him by the end of 4, fine. We have 5 to look forward to, or whatever happened in between. Don't care. I need more. That's all I'm asking. And so, with that, I have put myself into a little bit of a hole because the moment I started talking about Kingdom Hearts, I couldn't shut up. So now I want to talk about it more, but we'll have to save that for another video. Okay? Even if you guys aren't down, I'm definitely going to put more Kingdom Hearts videos out there. I want to talk about it. I truly do. But, with that there, what are you guys thinking? Do you agree with some of my list here? Do you think that these are potential ways that that could make Kingdom Hearts a little bit more perfect? Kingdom Hearts 4 specifically? Or are you in complete disagreement? These are all terrible ideas. None of them need to be implemented. We're better off without them. Kingdom Hearts 4 will be great, and you don't need to have any input. What are you guys thinking in the comment section below? Tell me everything you guys are thinking, because you know for a fact that I am always gonna be down there with you guys. But with that there, it does seem to be skedaddle o'clock. I'd like to thank you guys ever so much for watching. I truly do hope you enjoyed. Do me the greatest favor of dropping a like and a comment, and consider subscribing for more content just like this here. And with that, I'm Gonzo. Thanks again, hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Do me the greatest favor, taking good ass care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!